Good afternoon, student. That as you know, last day I already start your new chapter that is about the wisdom to all, and I teach up to the half of the portion of the story. You know that how the gods given us all the creatures, they gave the things from the God. How did the God teach to all of us? These are about this story, and today I complete the leftover part from this story. Open your books, page number 6, and see the last we complete up to the sake of their master. Now from the second portion, that the little bees build a honeycomb. Those are the bees, little bees. They also build a honeycomb for their living, which has regular hexagonal insect, and they are the hexagonal insect. They are all the honeycombs. And who taught the bees to build a honeycomb and collect the nectar from the flowers? So the question is, who taught those are the honeycombs that you have to collect the nectar from where, and you have to build how to build your honeycomb? This all only the God who teach them about this matter. And the bees does not tell to you about the magic. It is the God who taught to so. And we never able to know about the answer that who taught them. We know that only the God have made them understand or taught them about these things. Now some of the birds and animals can teach a lesson to the human beings also. Few birds and animals, they are also teach lesson to us also. Like an ant may be seen carrying the bites of grains in the material in a very less amount. We can see the ants, they are carrying the grains or all the amounts in a very little amount, all the things. But it's stored. Why he carrying always? Because the ant want to store the food for the rainy day. While in the rainy day they not able to come outside, that time they can get the food from their storage. And it also does not the time for the approaching the difficulties. And nature has bestowed to since the ant much food won't come there during the wet days. So nature also did not allow them to come. That's why the God taught them in such a way that they can collect their food before only. That they not have capability to come into the wet condition. That's why they store their food, keep their food in their home. So while in the wet or during the rainy season, they can get the sufficient amount of food from themselves. And so they are about the preparing to meet the challenge. Now in fact, God has given a particular shape and size to each species and the plant and animals. Now the God given us the particular shape and size to each animals. They are being different from each other. And the structure of each creature is totally different. This instinctive knowledge that wisdom of the God are gifted them with. And this indeed is the God blessings. And all is the nothing. It's only the blessings of God to us. And the God has created the different creatures in the different nature. And God also created that the different creatures for our different natures, human beings. That all the peoples, we know that all the people mentality and the behavior are not equal. Every person they differ from each other. And who cannot, they not that humans, still they have managed to survive on the earth's surface. And but then also all the peoples they are living together and they are survived. So God taught us in such a way that every peoples, every human beings, every animals, they are being different from each other. Then also they lived in a peaceful way in our earth's surface. And even we recognize the inherent qualities, means the natural qualities of the animals to make the comparison, like the bees, busy as bee, cunning as fox, wise as an owl. So these all the comparison we can take from the animals also for the human beings, for our life also. And animals are also the great teachers. Animals sometimes they teach us in a good way. That like give one example like the ant. They teach us that we also, that while the condition of the outside condition is not favorable to come out, that time, so before that we have to store our food. We have to keep all the necessary things that we should need our daily day-to-day life, like the ant. We should also keep in our home. So while the condition of the outside is not suitable to come out, so that time you can stay in your home and you can get your all the things. So you're not getting headache for it. So it's this lesson we can get from the small animals also. And a student who does not study hard during the whole year will have the failure to be satisfied with performance at the end. If a student, now we give the practical example, like if you not learn, if you not study for the full year, is the general things that you do not get the good marks or you fail in the exam. But if one student, those who study well for the full year, constantly reading for the full year, he get the good marks. And so who does not know the story of the stork and the fox and lion? These are the stories that give us a good lesson to us to know about the things and how smoothly the mango or the manage the woodwinds of their own benefit. And we could learn to protect ourselves, such cope the mind and who may harm us. And we have to know about all the things. So the animals kingdom are blessed to the God and the human beings also. That all the human beings or the animals are made, all the blessings are given by the God. And we need the eyes to recognize that how we thankful are the creatures of the animals kingdom or the plant kingdom. So we have to need to see that all the things we are all same. That the animals, they have the different characteristics, and the human beings, they have the different characteristics, but everyone are made by the God, and all the necessary things or the natural habits are we get from the God only, or the God teach to all of us. Now what is the moral of the story? That God shows the path of survival in the world. God shows you the path. God not done it. God shows you. You have to do your work. That God give you the opportunity that you have to study, you have to learn. But the work is you have to utilize it in a proper way. Otherwise, you will not get the success. So, this story we have very important for you that you have to understand the many things from this story. Now, your work is that the exercise question answer from only the number A. Your homework is from number A 1 to 7. This question answer you have to write down in copy with the question with answer. Don't be forget it. And while the school will open, I will check it. Thank you.